You gain weight because you can't work out. What happens then? You're gonna leave me. So why is weight a requirement? I think I'm solely on board with preference. 'Cause I like big boys. Like
Preference. There you go.
Yeah.
You just answered your own question.
Yeah, popping it, pass on my coat. I'm on the road, flow like I'm Batman. Yeah, damn, what? Smart as a madman.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay, man. Today's video, we got Kendra G, man. Blind reacting. I don't know what's gonna happen. We both gonna be surprised. Watching the video, commenting, liking, subbing to the channel, bro. I appreciate you.
President, okay, Vice President. Ooh, chat. You have any kids?
I do. I have a 22-year-old daughter.
Okay, have you ever been married, Marley?
No,
No. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Your birthday?
May 6th.
Okay, I'm May 7th. Vice President of HR, mom to a 22-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for?
She's 39 with a 22-year-old? What's that? 17? Lord have mercy. What happened to the baby daddy?
A loyal man, one that is ready for commitment.
Okay.
I want to be married. One that understands what partnership looks like. A woman that comes to a relationship, I would say seasoned, right? I'm 39. I am not a young chicken. I want to be a wife. I want to nurture. I want to cater to my man who understands what that looks like. Because that does come along with some requirements.
Okay, what requirements does that come along with?
So if I'm cooking and cleaning and I'm steaming underwear and I'm running bath waters, you would never have to ask me if I'm going to cook. You would never have to ask me to be a woman to do those things. I shouldn't ask you to take the trash out. I shouldn't ask you to be a man. I shouldn't have to ask you to provide and protect, because you would never have to ask me to be a woman.
Okay, so provide as in he pays all the bills?
No, I think what works best for us in a relationship, I've done 50-50. Right. I've had a man that was a provider. I think it's really the two individuals that's within that relationship.
Okay.
Can figure it. So what?
She sounds not delusional. So I mean, what's the problem? That's any guy. Not the hood boogers and none of that. I'm hurt. Oh! Come on now, it's the majority. The guy that you leave on red is the guy that most likely provide for you and protect for you.
Your deal breakers?
Men that have children under the age of 13. I don't really want young kids like that. My daughter's grown. Come over here. Potential. I don't date potential. So if you haven't figured life out by this point, I'm not the girl for you. I'm not going to help you build. I'm not going to help you become established. Come with something, because I'm coming with something. Okay. And I know it's not going to fare well with the comments.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a partnership. What happened to partnership? I went out the door. So you want him to be already well established. You know, she's 40. Okay, I get you. But that's not a partnership then. You got your business, I got my business. That's not partners. That's you got your individual life, I got my individual life.
So she's not going to build you up. Be already built.
Yes.
This ain't Legos. No, Legos. This ain't Legos. All right, should he look a certain way?
I definitely don't have a preference. I have typically dated big guys, defensive linemen, O-linemen. I'm a football girl. So
what?
That's it. As long as I'm attracted to him, I could care less what the role is.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. At least 6 figures.
Cannot make this shit up.
He needs to be equally yoked. I'm a vice president. I have 4 degrees. So if that gives you any indication of where I sit, let's be equally yoked in that.
So make $100,000.
Yes.
So if he made $70,000, should he reach out to you?
You know what? I would say yes. I mean, yeah, he can reach out to me. I'm not gonna say it's a disqualifying factor.
Okay.
What I am gonna say is mm, it's expensive to live life right now, and if we want to live life a certain kind of way with no excuses, it costs.
Okay.
What kind of lifestyle you trying to live then? That's the whole point of that. Cause you talking about, oh, he gotta at least make 6 figures to be equally yoked. What type of lifestyle? It doesn't matter if you make $1 million, you got $1 million in bills. It don't matter. Talking about 6 figures, bro, and your degrees, and I'm a vice president of HR. This is what majority of women stay single because they think their degrees is what keeps a man. Like, no, that don't keep a man. Men don't care about none of that.
Fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bro, let's see this.
I just had knee surgery last week, so let's.
Get your ass, get up. I ain't
Oh,
trying
you
to
can't
hear
stand up?
I'm gonna stand up.
Well, if you're in a situation, I'll give you grace.
No. So I'm limping.
Okay. You got that. You had that booty in our face for a second. All right. Okay. We see you, Mama. Marley.
So you make $100,000, and that's what you get, fellas.
You got that.
What
You
you
had
get?
that booty in our face for a second. All right. Okay. We see you, Mama. Marley, when was your last relationship?
I love how she's real pretty, you know what I'm saying? But baby, you're older and you're a bit overweight.
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I think it was January.
January. Okay. They're telling me to ask, do you typically date men that make 100K?
Yes. I work in sports, so it's not like I don't have a plethora of men that I have access to. But what I learned as being a Black executive is you don't play where you. So
I don't know if I agree with that, because I tell women all the time, if you around these men, y'all need to lock it in, because that's what the other women be doing. The women who don't have the degrees, what they do is their degree is trying to get your coworker. And if you are a person who is surrounded by these 100K men, you need to have the mindset of the other women who there to get her husband. You need to get your husband, girl, if you around them all the time.
I think so. I think it's hard when you work with them. I mean, if you're in sports, you're with them 7 days a week sometimes. They become family. They become brothers.
Well, you said,
and it's hard.
no, but my question was, I asked you, did you date men, not work with them?
No, I thought you said that I dated men that made 100K.
Yeah.
And I go, yes, I have.
So you have, okay, so then you have dated the men you work around with at times.
Well, yeah, and so I've only been in 2 relationships, one for 15 years and one for 3, and they both made 100K.
Okay. So
if those 100K men couldn't keep you, why is the next guy that gets a less valuable version of yourself, a more overweight version of yourself, a more, let's just say, a overbaked version of yourself, and he make 100K? What would bring the difference between that third guy? If you already had it, what would be the difference?
and were they co-workers?
No.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Okay. All right. Did I ask you the last time you were intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
No, it's fine. It was in January.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say my
Let's hear it.
patience. I'm a very giving person, and so I expect myself out of individuals. And once you don't show me that, I get turned off real quickly. I walk away. Let's see. I can be a little nonchalant. I guess I could. Sometimes I just don't really speak up. I'll just walk away from situations without actually talking.
Right.
And I guess right now I'm being intentional with dating. It has always been a focus to be a mother, now my career. So being intentional about actually finding a husband could be a priority.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, sweetie?
I feel like I'm an overall, all-around good person. I definitely don't do drama. I'm not with the arguing. I'm compromising. I'm a girl. I'm a sports girl. I have a PS5. So I feel like I'm very relatable. And again, to know me is to love me. I've never met a stranger. I'm a caring, nurturing kind of person. Sorry, I'm nervous. I didn't got on your show, Lord Jesus.
It sounds like you became the man you want. And that's the problem for, a lot of women. You become the person that you want to be with. So if they don't fit your lifestyle, you saying you're impatient, but you're compromising. That doesn't correlate.
ACL injury, but regardless of like me being 50 pounds lighter and to now I'm the same person.
Well, that is you're the same person, but
I look different.
the thing is, unfortunately, child. That's why I asked you, did you have those same men? So you gained 50 pounds since then. So you don't think that would be a hindrance at all?
No.
For the type of guy that you say you want.
I don't think so, because I mean, if you're only dating me or you're only going to marry me based because I look good in a bikini or I was 50 pounds with a body, what happens when, like what happened, an ACL tear, then a meniscus tear happens?
Huh?
You gain weight because you can't work out. What happens then? You're going to leave me? So why is weight a requirement? I think I'm solely on board with preference. I like big boys. Like,
Preference. There you go.
Yeah.
You just answered your own question. We don't need nothing else. You don't need nothing else. So you say you gained 50 more pounds, but it shouldn't matter. But you want this man not to make 50K? You don't need this man to make 60, 70, 80. You want 100K? You're not even gonna build him? Go back. Listen to that.
what happens then? You're going to leave me? So why is weight a requirement? I think I'm solely on board with preference. I like big boys. Like, if you're super skinny, I wouldn't naturally like have eyes around you. Not to say that you weren't an option, but it's a preference, not a requirement.
Okay, I think
That's their preference. How come you can do what you want to do, but when a man want to do what he want to do, it's unfair? It shouldn't matter. If your weight doesn't matter, then why does his bank account matter?
You ain't never last. You ain't last.
let me ask you this. So you said obviously he shouldn't leave you if he gains weight. Now you made it clear his salary is important because you want to live a certain way. So what happens if he loses his salary and no longer can be a 100K man? Do you stay with that man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a thing to where I don't want men, I not come across men that they see my lifestyle and then they challenge it, right? Why do you have a housekeeper? Why do you do this? I think if you make a certain amount of money and understand that it's not a huge task to have a housekeeper, you wouldn't come in and try to change me. So I think that's where the salary requirement comes. I'm not flying Frontier. Don't ask me. Again, it comes along with salary.
Well, you say you're not flying Frontier.
I haven't seen a economy seat in 10 years.
What? Yeah.
Not to
Don't play with it. Only thing, this is what I say to that. And I think just as absolute you are with certain things, I think men are absolute with certain things too. But we don't ever accept it, right? So I hear you and I'm gonna honor you. You, like you said, you first class only. Your requirements are your requirements. I don't think there's an overall rule. There's plenty of men who make a certain amount of money who date women who are not thin, right? So we know that to be true. But there are guys who, see, the thing is, all men like to show off stuff, you know? So what I come to learn from hosting this show, rather, weight is a big thing. Like, I know we push back on this and we try not to honor it, but it is one of the things for men. Like, hygiene is the biggest thing for all, but then weight is also a big factor for men. I don't make the rules, I'm just sharing the data, right? So we could push back all day on it, or we could decide, okay, that's what it is for that. But do I think every man who fits that category is gonna base it off of that? I can't say that to be true, no.
She said, why does my weight matter if I tell ACL I could have did this and hindered me from working out? You don't get big from not working out. You get big from eating a lot. And I be in the gym faithfully. You're talking about that, and what is the percentage of people tearing ACLs that they can't walk or they can't work? That's very low percentage, bro. Just say you don't like a boundary on you. You don't like to have a requirement on you. You want to flourish and do what you want to do. You're talking about a first class, men not signing up, and you talking about you got maids, because eventually you're going to want to stop paying for that, and he's got to pick up your lifestyle. Let's see what you got to rebuttal to that.
No, I'm not saying that. I just seen one comment and I'm like, it's the discussion. Again, I can't see them also. Don't absolutely want to like judge everything that's been said, but that's been some of my experiences is gaining weight. Weight does seem to be a factor in the type of man that the public thinks you deserve. And they do think the thinner women deserve the handsome man, the man that makes a lot of money. And I'm just like, I don't agree with that. That's not something that I subscribe to as a way of thinking. And again, it's just me, my
I
preference.
got you. All right, well, the time has come. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, man, that's the video, man. I'm surprised she didn't read no paid comments. That's what I was here for, the paid comments, the people that got something to say about it. But hey, man, let me know what y'all got to say in the comments, bro. You need to make 100K. I don't think she said height was a factor. I don't know. She said she fly first class. She haven't seen that in 10 years. So you telling me you make all this money depending on your salary, right? That's fine, but the more money a woman makes, the less options she has, because, you know, they want either you make this or more. They're not going to no 50K, man, or you can't buy me plane tickets. They ain't going for it, bro. But hey, man, you know what I guys think in the comments, bro. Man, like the video for your boy. This one was crazy, bro. This might be the most delusional woman ever. You want me to make 100K, but I can't tell you lose 100 pounds?
Cut!
Golly. I'm Jay. I appreciate you, bro. I'm going.